Our sign language interpreter tonight is Damien Evans. President William Ruto has sensationally claimed today that there was a direct attempt to abduct Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission Chairman Wafula Chebukati and murder him in a bid to rig the August 9th presidential result outcome in favor of the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya presidential candidate Raila Odinga. In a damning statement that largely also praised the outgoing IEBC commissioners Chebukati, Abdigulie and Boya Molu, President Ruto also revealed that the plan to steal his victory began long before the general election through the appointment of 4 commissioners who rejected the presidential results outcome. Here's KTN's political affairs reporter Emmanuel Tor, who starts our bulletin tonight with that story on a day that Chebukati and 2 other commissioners exited office, leaving it with no commissioner.
On the last day of service at the helm of the electoral agency for the IEBC commissioners, led by Chairperson Wafula Chebukati, Professor Abdigulie and Boya Molu, President William Ruto sought to lift the lead on what he says was the plan to subvert the will of the people at the Bomas of Kenya during the declaration of the presidential results outcome. The president said there was a plot to abduct and kill Chebukati to ostensibly paralyze the commission before the steps laid down to steal the vote could kick in.
We also know that there was a direct attempt to abduct Wafula Chebukati and murder him so that the commission would be paralyzed, or a compliant commissioner take over and subvert the people's sovereignty.
In what sounds like a movie script, the president alleged that there was a syndicate to execute a series of strategies consisting of bribery, blackmail, extortion, threat, and intimidation of various public officials of the IEBC before and after the tallying process was done.
A while back, senior politicians teamed up to manage the presidential succession, use of violence to cause the alteration of the vote tallying, as well as entice or bribe or force the IEBC chair to announce their favored candidate, or failing this, eliminate him and replace him with a willing accomplice from among the sleepers.
As a responsible government, we have made adequate arrangements that in your retirement, you have full protection and security to enjoy your life without any fear, so that you are safe, because those are not very good people.
And we feel we have done our best for the country. And we believe that the incoming team should pick up from where we have left it and take us to the next level.
The head of state further claimed that the grand scheme to rig the election started way before the general election through the appointment of commissioners Juliana Cherera, Irene Masit, Francis Wanderi and Justus Nyang'aya, who he says lay in wait to spring to action.
This mechanism resolved to infiltrate the organization by introducing at its highest level 4 sleeper commissioners whose sole task was to lie in wait for the election, then spring into action and take drastic actions to subvert the will of the people.
The IEBC chairperson Wafula Chebukati has already proposed the formation of a commission of inquiry to probe the last presidential election. And in his farewell message to the trio, the president lauded their efforts to stand firm in the face of trial on democracy, urging Kenyans to emulate them.
The IEBC had 3 such people, just 3. Even though they were in the minority, they were enough to do the right thing.
And even before the dust could settle on the revelations, political leaders have called on President Ruto to provide evidence and move beyond rhetoric on the alleged conduct of the commissioners. Chebukati and the 2 commissioners have left office at the time the last commissioner standing, Irene Masit, is facing trial at the Justice Agri Muchelule-led commission. The trio will feature next week as key witnesses against Masit. Emmanuel Tor, KTN News, Nairobi.
Wastage of government resources and lack of accountability emerged as issues of concern during the meeting between the President